Revered progressive metal band Tool held the first ever Live in the Sand Destination Festival over the weekend in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. The festival kicked off with high hopes, but ended with disappointment for some fans due to the band's setlist choices. The band headlined the first 2 nights of the event, which also featured performances from Coheed and Cambria, Mastadon, and PRIMUS. While the scenic beach setting and the exclusive nature of the event added some appeal, fans who had traveled across the globe were frustrated by what they perceived as a lackluster experience. The event took place over the weekend and attracted fans who were eager for an unforgettable experience, especially considering the cost of travel, lodging, and festival tickets. As a result, the anticipation was high for Tool's performances, with many expecting the band to deliver something special. The idea of 2 completely unique sets over consecutive nights was particularly enticing, but unfortunately, that promise fell flat for some fans. The first night, Friday, March 7th, seemed to live up to expectations. Tool played an impressive 10-song set that included fan favorites such as Stinkfist, Fear Inoculum, Rosetta Stone, Pneuma, and Jambi. The performance was strong. Fans were thrilled to hear classic tracks from all 5 of the band's studio albums. The crowd seemed energized and excited for what was to come the following night. So far, so good. The disappointment came on the second night, when Tool performed a set that heavily mirrored the previous night's performance. While the band did incorporate a few new songs, including Anima and Descending, the fact that 4 songs, Fear Inoculum, Rosetta Stone, Pneuma, and Jambi, were repeated from the first night left many fans frustrated. The expectation for 2 completely unique sets had been a major draw for festival goers, and to see such a large overlap in the setlist was a letdown. Fans who had traveled from afar, many of whom had paid premium prices for the experience, expressed their dissatisfaction on social media. Some took to Reddit and Facebook, where the complaints quickly gained traction. One Reddit user shared their frustration, writing, "Why fly to the Dominican Republic on a 3-night ticket to watch an hour of repeat songs from the night before? Not sure what to say, but this was a very disappointing show, especially for the cost." Another user echoed the sentiment, saying, "Friday night was extremely good, but Saturday night was definitely a letdown in length, variety, and style. The whole reason I did this was to see 2 different sets." As the night wore on, the dissatisfaction in the crowd grew. Videos posted on social media showed fans booing and shouting "F you" at the band, with some flipping the bird in frustration. The relatively short set and lack of variety were major sticking points for many, and some fans expressed that they felt deceived by the festival's promises. One fan on Facebook wrote, "So much for the 2 unique sets we were promised, and they quit 30 minutes early tonight. If you hated Tool fans, this is what you would do. It's perplexing that they are disconnected from reality. I think it's more than effed up. I think it's a breach of contract, and they owe us a refund for tonight. Unacceptable." While the setlists were not actually identical, the 4 repeated songs, Fear Inoculum, Rosetta Stone, Pneuma, and Jambi, created a sense of deja vu that many fans found frustrating. This wasn't the variety that attendees had hoped for, particularly considering the steep cost of the festival. While Tool's performance was underwhelming for some, other acts at the festival did manage to lift spirits. PRIMUS, led by bassist Les Claypool, delivered a solid show with new drummer John Hoffman making his debut with the band. Hoffman's performance has been praised by fans, and PRIMUS even had a surprise cameo from Tool's own Danny Carey, who joined them on stage during the performance. John Hoffman sounded amazing for his PRIMUS debut, and he posted after the show on social media, saying, "Dreams really do come true. Debut set with PRIMUS in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I'm on cloud 9. Mastadon's performance took extra significance as it marked the band's first live show following the recent announcement that longtime member Brent Hines had parted ways with the band after 25 years. Hines' departure came just days before the festival, leaving fans curious about how Mastadon would adjust to the lineup change. Despite the sudden shift, they powered through their set with energy and precision, showcasing their signature heavy riffs and complex compositions. Filling in was YouTube guitarist Ben Eller, who stepped up for this set following Hines' recent departure from the band. All in all, it sounds like it was a pretty wild weekend, some great music, beachside setting in the Dominican Republic, also somewhat of a historic event as there was some major shifts for a couple legendary bands, Mastadon playing without their guitar player for the first time in 25 years, PRIMUS debuts their new drummer who absolutely killed it, and let's face it, it's not every day you see Tool getting booed. It's unfortunate some fans were disappointed. Usually time helps to create better memories. Overall, I hope many of you had some fun. I'm sure I would have been pretty stoked to have been there. Please hit like and subscribe. That's going to do it for today. We thank you for watching Rock Buzz.